Hello! I am very excited to share our new bag company that we're working with for Stephen and Penelope. It's called Redesigned, and they make a lot of leather needle cases, notions pouches, project bags, and project organizers. And this is my favorite one that we're starting out with. We're launching this bag called the Project 10, and it's a rectangular leather bag with a padded leather handle. And it's in a beautiful kind of antique gold tan finish. And it comes in this rectangular shape with the handle, really, really soft. And then when you open it up, this is where it gets really, really good. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, it opens up into this flat, organized storage container. So it fits a lot of projects. There's pockets, a zipper pouch, lots of different features. So let's dive in. I'm gonna be using this bag a lot, sitting and knitting at the table, at cafes, when I'm at home on the couch with Brioche. I can have it sitting on the couch next to me, and Brioche can be next to it and peek into the little zipper openings. So this bag has 2 compartments, so it's really good for 2 small to medium-sized projects, or if you're even working on a sweater, you could put your sweater yarns in one half of the project bag and then your work in progress in the other half. So as you're knitting your sweater, you've got those extra skeins ready to go. I have my sweater project in one half and then some socks in the other half of the container. And then you'll notice some different compartments in the bag. So first of all, let's see how much it fits in here. This is the larger number 10 style, Project 10. There's a little bit smaller version called Project 9, and both of these we're doing a pre-order for at Stephen and Penelope. So these will be shipping out in May, towards the end of May. And this is the larger version, Project 10. It has the 2 compartments, and then in one compartment I have my sock project. So it fits a couple balls of sock yarn, working on some brioche socks, and then I have a few balls of sock yarn for a backup sock project. Because whenever you're traveling, you know you need your work in progress and then always your backup. In case you get bored of that project, or if you finish it, you've got something else to cast on. And then in that same compartment on the side is a little leather tab for putting your tapestry needles. There's 3 little slots to put tapestry needles. I have one that's really skinny and a couple that are really big in that little tapestry needle container. And then there's 2 elasticated pouches that you could put circular needles in. You could put like a folded up pattern in one of the pouches. You could put some other accessories, or maybe even some mini skeins, some small bits of leftover yarn. I have my go-to circular needle sizes wound up into those 2 pouches. And then moving on to the middle of the container, it's all lined with a really soft cotton fabric in a nice warm sandy beige color. And the middle has this zipper pocket. So when you open up this zipper pocket, this is what I put all my notions in. So I've got my little kitty cat needle gauge that we have at Stephen and Penelope, a little T-pin container. I've got a backup needle gauge. Can never leave without my neon gauge. You can do scissors, pens, pencils, maybe even a little notebook in that pouch. So all your go-to notions and accessories. A little tape measure keeps it all organized so it's not all floating around in the bag. And then you can just zip it up and keep all those safe and organized in the middle. And the other compartment that's equal size to the other half is just as big. I have 3 skeins of West Wool in this compartment, DK weight tandem, and a woolly waffle sweater work in progress. So definitely enough for the beginning of a sweater. If you're doing a really big full sweater, then I would maybe move that on to a different project. But getting it started with the body and sleeves of the sweater going, you can definitely fit 6 to 8 skeins of yarn into this project bag all wound up. So in this half, I've got about approximately 400 grams of yarn are in this half of the compartment. And then next to that little sweater compartment I have, there are these elastic bands, 2 rows of those. So you could put your crochet hooks in those. I've got some DPNs for my next sock project. And you could also use those for your interchangeable needle tips if you've got those. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 rows of those. So there's 16 little compartments for little DPNs, crochet hooks, or interchangeables. So really handy to have all those. And once you've got everything all packed up in your Project 10 bag, you just like fold it up and close the zip. So it fits quite a bit. Your notebooks, accessories, yarn. I just love the style. It's gonna last a really long time. It's a really thick leather and very soft. And I just love that padded handle. So I'm gonna be carrying this around with me to a lot of cafe knitting sessions with my friends. It's a good travel project bag. I'll be probably putting this into my backpack when I travel. And so I have my main projects on the go all in one place. And then when I'm waiting for the plane or on the train, can pop it on the seat next to me. And then the next passenger will go, "Is that my seat?" And I go, "No, it's my project bag seat, but you can share it. Just don't sit on the needle tips." So that's the Project 10 bag. All of these are available now for pre-order at Stephen and Penelope. So you can head over to stephenandpenelope.com. I'll put that link below. And again, these will all be shipped out by the end of May when we get these back in stock. They're working on a new batch for us. So this is the Project 10 style. Nice and big. The Project 9 dimensions are the exact same size. So when you see Project 9 at Stephen and Penelope, it's gonna look the same, but the dimensions are just a few centimeters smaller. So the height of this bag is 17 centimeters tall from the base to the handle, and the smaller version is 14 centimeters. So it's just 3 centimeters shorter. Just a little bit shorter, and the width of this one is 29 centimeters, and the smaller one is 23 centimeters. So that's gonna be about 6 centimeters, about this much shorter. So if you want more of a smaller, even more portable, small project bag for your shawl projects and socks and hats, then that Project 9 style will be a little bit smaller, and this larger version is the Project 10. So I'm obsessed. I can't wait to actually use it and travel with it. I'm just so in love when I find things like this that are just as beautiful as they are useful. So I hope you like it too. I can't wait to put some miles onto this bag and give it some life with some colorful projects.